everyone, my name is B, and welcome to the first episode of Flux SMP. Do you like me? Do I look pretty? What do you think?
Yes,
Give me a
beautiful.
compliment.
You're scaring me.
You're a skinny legend.
So, hello, and welcome to what is a project that I didn't even know if it was going to actually become a thing, because as you guys may remember, the Discord was probably called Flux SMP, probably, or something that it was called.
Maybe.
Because I didn't know, maybe, because I didn't know if it was going to be something that we actually created. It all depended on how the ideas came and how it just really developed. But we ended up able to actually create an SMP from my ideas and the fantastic build team, who we'll talk about soon. And here we are on that SMP now. Now, this is literally just a fraction of the members. I think we have 22 members of the SMP, if I remember correctly, and we've only got like 8 of us here right now. There are so many more who couldn't make the intro recording, so you'll see their intros coming out over time, and also you may see some people streaming it. So, hey guys, how y'all doing? Hello.
Hello.
There's a lot of stuff to like get your head around, so I thought it would be a good idea to do like a little tour for everybody when they first join the server. First things first, you'll realise under your heads you have a death counter, which is how many times you die. It doesn't matter how you die, it will still count as a death counter. And if you look in tab, there's a little 0 next to your names. That is your total amount of kills on the server, and I'm pretty sure it includes environmental kills as well for like mobs. I just thought there'd be like a nice little like gimmick to just add so you can keep track of, see what you've done over the time. We'll also know who's been the most active when someone's got like 60 kills and someone's got 1. So it'll be great. Now, I don't know, is it just got dark? Because we may have to all quickly sleep in a bed because I need it to be daytime and we can't time set. So let me just put some beds down real quick before we carry.
Oh no.
I got a red angry message.
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
So we're gonna have a little tour of the spawn and how things are gonna work. I actually lost my notepad with all my notes on it, so bear with me. First things first, we will go this house here. All of these things are built by the amazing build team we will talk about soon. We come upstairs. There's just a Spec just staring out the window over here. Look, with an apple. Hi Spec. How are you doing, Spec? There's one of the builders of the map. This is like the farmhouse, but it was the most. When you see the spawn, you'll see it was the best place really to put the spawn hut. Now, one thing we're going to talk about really quick before we do the tour is the Flu network. Some of you may have played, like Felix, for example, on Harmony Hollow, so you may remember the Flu network on there. It's kind of the same, but not the same, if that makes sense. A bit different. When you go into the fireplace, if you want to walk into it, you'll be presented with a menu where you click teleport. Don't go anywhere yet. And basically you can make Flu that gives you certain amounts of usage, and it makes the fire turn green when you can use it.
Oh.
This one and the shops one will always be active because we've used creative Flu to make it always active. But really quickly, I'm gonna go, when we get to the campsite, you're going to get some stuff so that you can get your Flu network items, so you can straight away set up your Flu network at your house.
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't need to worry about getting those items for yourself. Puppy died. Rip, bye. You were right, puppy. Right, so follow me. First things first. You will
And the
see
realist.
over here, by Walker and Chris over here. There is excuse me, you just
my
stole
friends.
put it back. Put it back!
Oh no.
Oh dear. That is the ugliest thing I have ever seen.
Oh,
The mix of your skins is so ugly. It's unreal. Right, if you want to open this chest and take one getting started book from the pile of books.
Can't
this is
access the
literally-
chest.
Me neither.
None of us cannot access it.
I will have to change the settings and the
I will.
This is just a little book that just gives some small details if you get stuck. It literally says, you know, like, welcome to the server. It will tell you that you quest book, blah, blah, blah. It's just all stuff you can read later on. And one thing you need to note is that you have to pay your yearly taxes by the 20th of May 2019. And it says, yes, really, you actually do. Okay, so you can read through those books in your own individual videos later on. You don't need to do it now. But if you would like to follow me, this is the spawn. Most of it is just... Oh, there's a dead Ula grave. Okay, let's... Oh, stuff came out of
Oh,
it.
my friend.
No.
What happened?
I don't know, I just stood in the middle and like,
What
happened?
the flip?
Me?
A creeper
There's a
exploded.
little windmill, and most of the buildings are just vanity buildings. But if you come down here, you can see the animals, and you will notice that some of them are Fluxy to celebrate our little Flux UHC roots. They've got Fluxy Flux reindeers. They were 4 reindeers, but obviously some of them escaped. So. And over here, you can see Laurie and Sky playing with the llamas.
Oh, that's
Aw.
cute.
And then through here, there's just more animals. Don't touch them. These animals are literally funny animals. If you kill them, I'll kill you. Okay, come with me.
Oh,
Yikes.
yikes.
We're gonna head to the campsite because we've got something really important to show you guys.
But what if I don't care?
Then leave.
Okay.
The server has. Oh, by the way, we have serene seasons, which is why it's currently winter, which is why there's snow everywhere.
Oh.
Right, sir, put my head back. How dare you? If you come and open up the willow inside of the tree hollow, sorry, you can take out a quest book. 1 each, please.
I've
I'm
already
just
got
gonna-
one.
Oh, did you
spawned-
spawn with
I
one?
spawned with
That's
it, yeah.
fine. If you didn't spawn with one, you can grab one from there, but if not, you can get one.
Magical
The-
unicorns.
Inside, there are a few different quests. So if you want to open up the quests, and the first one is called I've Got Flu, and you require 64 cobblestone to do that quest. So I'm going to give everybody cobblestone to get started, because I'm nice. So if you open that up and press quests, and then hit I've Got Flu, and then where it says well, it's a piece of flu, but it looks a bit like sugar. If you click on that, you have already got the cobblestone. So if you press detect/submit, throw it down.
It's me! I'm a beekeeper! Sorry.
What the heck? Why?
I'm a beekeeper. Oh,
No.
am I being...
It says crack. This isn't vanilla cobblestone, the thing that you gave us. This is cobblestone cracked chisel.
How did that? Throw it out. There. Right. Claim
Oh.
your flu.
Storage!
And then press claim after you've pressed detect, and it will give you all of the things that you need to get started
Oh,
with
that's
your flu.
lovely.
So just keep it in your inventory because you'll need all of that to set up your flu networks at your own houses. And that's how you use the quest book. So for the future reference, if you go back on the quest, there's a few different ones that you can do just to get yourself some little rewards, learn a few things, just in case you're bored and want to do it. You don't have to do the quest book. It's completely optional. You do you. Lovely. So if you would like to follow me over here, just so we can stare at Phoenix the beekeeper.
Yes, I love it. Oh,
These bees do actually
Oh, there's-
attack.
yeah, they had a nibble on my knees before.
And then
Did
there's
not
Shikari the
like it.
lumberjack over here. Lumberjack Iris, just...
Why is there just a parrot just floating with an envelope?
Eh?
Do you see that?
I see that.
Oh.
I don't know why that's there. So if you'd like to follow me over this
It's
way...
carrying a message to someone. It's just having a little
Oh, that's nice.
rest.
There's Shannon over here feeding all of the horses and my special custom unicorn from the mod, the unicorn.
Oh,
And over here, this is just a tour now. There's not really, other than the taxes. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Over here we have the UHC tournament building. I forgot the name of the actual building. UHC Hall, I think we called it. And somebody, it was cheeky originally, but Ula finished them off. But if you look at the top, you can see the logos of the 2 UHCs at the top.
iconic.
And I can help you finish yours off later. So there's the 2 logos. If we come inside, it shows the 2 UHCs either side and who won each one.
Oh!
So wait, the season 5 of Flux just went out, didn't it? So I think I just put the winners in. Yeah, I did. The winners upstairs of that one. So that is nice. So every season I will update it so that you can see who the winners are in the halls. If you see yourself, congrats. If you follow me down this way, we have the market over here. Let's go in from the actual side where we need to talk about it. And you can see Rob just floating here because I couldn't figure out how to get them to sit on the floor, having his apple. Nice.
Have
isn't
you
it?
left the UHC building?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're back over here.
Oh, come on, Sky. Blooming Nora. I was just having...
I would TP you, but I don't want to risk any issues with lagging.
Come on, Chuck. Hello.
So we have Rob having his apple, yeah. Did you
He's-
just eat part of that cake? Excuse me. Over here is the market. So this is where you will find the landlord. It's actually Lewis. This is the landlord. And if you read it, it says, hello, welcome to the landlord hut. If you wish to rent a marketplace, so there's different vending machines. You can rent a market stall, which is one of these, for you to trade stuff from your village or sell things or whatever you want to do. Instead of building your own shops, that's what we're doing. So you open up the vending machines to do each thing. So basically for 2 gold blocks, that's how you pay your taxes.
Lewis, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my
Because
god. There's a tiny little Simon.
Yeah, there's a tiny Simon. This is the landlord's son.
Oh.
All right, and then this one here is for you to buy yourself a store rental, which is the Riverside stores, which I'll show you in a minute, which is 4 diamonds. And then the one at the back is 4 gold to rent one of these market stores that we're in now. So it depends what you want. The reason there's shops are more, the stores are more expensive because there's limited amounts. So if you want to follow me over here, oh, actually, sorry.
I'm actually this way.
This is the inn. So in here, you have to be really quiet and really sensible because our build team is having a party in here and they don't. Wow. So we have Speck over here. We have Ula. We have Cheeky, Pixel Cat, and Dilemma. Those are the people who built our server spawn, which is very. Do you mind? So over here is a storage room if you would like to put your name on the side at any point. You don't have to, it's just if you need storage while you're building your house. And then up here there's also the inn for people to stay in. You can have like a little sleep in the dormitory if you really want to.
Which we probably should because it's sunset.
Yeah, everybody sleep in the dormitories.
Did someone just break a leaf?
Yeah, but you had to break the vines to get into the rooms.
Yeah, to open the door. So this is the inn anyway. If you'd like to follow me, we'll go to the next part of the spawn, which is just around here. So there's also the blacksmiths and stuff. Feel free to use any of the amenities in the village, of course. There's the blacksmiths, just don't steal anyone's horse. And then down here, this is the riverside. There are watchtowers as well, so you're perfectly safe. There's a dog park over there where you can see the little hut is, which we'll look at in a minute because there's something over there we have to talk about in a few. So down here is these are like temporary housing. So if you want to, you can temporarily rent housing to stay in if you still need to. By rent, I mean you can stay here for free. I'm not going to charge for it. And then up here, there's basically all just like housing for you to stay in and store things in if you'd like to at any point.
Oh,
you know, because sometimes you'll be at the spawn and it gets dark and you're like, oh no, and then yeah.
Oh no.
And then down here is more houses down there, and then these are the stores. So this is one of the shops that you can rent from the landlord, and then this one's another one here. I think there's 2 or 3 of them that you can rent from the landlord. Oh no, so there's only 2. There's one on the side here too, sorry. So there's 2 or 3 shops that you can rent. That's why they're more expensive, because otherwise, well, you know, it would be difficult. This is the server store, which is going to be for stuff that you need to buy, like creative things. So when you kill the Ender Dragon, sometimes it will give you a scale instead of an egg when they've not quite died, you know, after they've died the first time. So this one is for you to exchange your scale for a new egg, and then this is where you can buy an angel ring with a dragon egg, and then also a jetpack with a dragon's head.
Oh.
And other things like that that are difficult to get, they'll be in here. Unless you want to do it completely yourself, which is completely fine too. And then down here we have the fishing store. This is the real fishery. And currently this is just for vanity, but it's cute. So,
put some fish in the barrels.
And then this is probably one of my favourite things that I think Ula built this because I just think this looks so amazing, this little dot. Because I'm just so impressed with it. Ula did a great job. And then if you would like to follow me this way, now there isn't actually a path this way, you can usually go down that way to get to it, but we'll go this way.
God, Sky, that's a bit cheeky, that.
It's very cheeky, I saw what you just did. Follow me. Up and around here. So as you can see, we've got different watchtowers around the village. You're very safe, there's no reason to worry, unless you get attacked by deers, because, yeah, that is something to worry about.
Deers?
You mean,
I said bees.
You mean by bees, as in yourself? As in the insects.
So here's one of the watchtowers. There's not really much inside.
A bee slapped me.
Good. And then down here is the other watchtower. Now this building down here is the last thing that's quite important to talk about. Oh look, a Fluxy zombie. Come to say hi.
Oh.
Hi. So over here, there's a little lost Georgina just staring out into the water, feeling very lonely. Just, hi, Georgina. And then up here is the purse office. So this is for you to bring your purse for your friends. So you'll put your names on the signs, top or bottom, to indicate which one is your chest. And then you can send mail to your friends. So make sure you come and check these.
So
and make sure you pay your tax.
I killed the zombie and flipping Chris got the achievement for it. You having a giggle?
Okay. And then this is just a pretty bridge. Hello.
Nice.
No.
Average bridge,
It's a nice
to be honest.
building area. I am offended. And my builders will be too.
Good.
So, does anybody have any questions about the server? You can build wherever you like as long as you're within a reasonable distance from the spawn. So make sure you don't go building right near the spawn. Well, actually, you need to find a village really anyway, because I forgot the main thing. The whole SMP is based on the Millionaire mod, so everybody is allocated to their own villages. We've all joined up teams for our villages, and everybody will be finding them. So what happens with Millionaire is, essentially, as you move around the world, villages will just randomly spawn. You won't see them until you're actually in it, and it will spawn around you. It'll just generate around you. I would rather that you find one and settle in one, like one of the first two that you generate, because I realise if you don't like the first one, you might be like, oh, I want to go for someone else. But if you generate loads of them, it's going to make a mess. And also, even though they might look ugly to start with, the villagers expand them themselves, so they get prettier as time goes on. Just make sure that if you're building inside your village, you do it in a requested plot. Because when you do things for the villagers, you become closer to them and you can request plots for you to build in. Make sure if you build directly in your village, it's in a requested plot. When you build your house, try to do it like, I'd say 50 blocks from your actual village. So do you know, like if you've got the village and then the mountain next to it, probably build on the mountain, because when they expand the village, they'll build through your house if it's right next to it, because they all just automatically expand
just
it.
savage.
The villagers, yeah, they have town halls that tell you what they're doing and what projects they're working on and what they need. Some projects will take them a long time to be able to do because they need certain items. You can actually give them those items and it will make them do it faster. So you can develop your villages faster. Then you can bring goods, because each race that lives in each village develop different things. So like some of them sell rice, some of them sell different blocks, for example, which other villagers can use but can only get by trading. That's something else you can set up in your marketplace. Now, there is an example village that I'll show you really, really quickly, so just give me 1 second here.
Oh!
Is this just a vanilla village? I can't tell. Oh no, there's people inside.
I punched Chris as you teleported him, so he was just flung off the tree.
I almost died.
Right, so jump down. So some of these villages, even the vanilla ones, for example, so this one's actually a vanilla village, will still have individual villagers. So if you come over here, I can see one of them over here, look. Follow me. There's a guy inside here. His name's Norbert. You can see him through there.
Oh my god.
Oh, we all just got the achievement for it.
Norbert.
So here's Norbert in here, and he's just chilling out. So if you right-click the villagers, sometimes they'll talk to you, sometimes they'll trade stuff with you, some of them won't. If you right-click him, you'll get an achievement for meeting him, actually. And yeah, so basically they do lots of stuff. Vanilla villages don't usually have villagers living in them that are vanilla ones. This is a vanilla village. But it's expanded slightly because the people who live here will expand stuff. There's also, the mod isn't just villages, there's also individual people that just live in one house in the middle of nowhere because they don't want to live in a village. So there's all sorts of stuff that you can find. You can trade with them, you can give them items, you can even steal from them if you want to become enemies. You can even befriend 2 different villages and then make them friends or make them enemies, and they'll go to war with each other and all sorts. It's really cool. So when you go to your own village for the first time, there will be a town hall. You'll notice a town hall because inside will have signs all over the wall with information. Like you can right-click the signs for more information on the houses. So yeah, basically, when you find a village, please try to claim the first one you find. It will build on. You can build onto it too, and usually they won't dig through everything. You might just be careful. If you build anything important that you don't want to have destroyed, don't build it right directly in the middle of your village. And basically, that's it really. Just have fun. The whole reason, that, for all intents and purposes, for those watching, this is just a normal SMP with the usual things that you would do in an SMP. Except we've also added the villagers in so that they develop themselves, so you guys don't have to do everything on your own. The villagers will develop their own villages. So it's really exciting, and I hope you enjoy trying it out. Also, your villagers, when you move in, you won't be able to understand them until you befriend them, and you do that by giving them or selling them stuff. You get points. It'll tell you in the menus. You get points for every thing that you sell them. It'll tell you the points for it. But if you just give them the items instead of trading or getting something in return, you'll also befriend them faster. And then over time, you'll learn their language. They'll trust you. They'll promote you to part of the village.
Cute.
And so on. Also, if you trade with them, you get. Is it deniers? Is that what they're called?
Derriers?
Deniers. They trade if you use to buy stuff from other villages, and also you can use those deniers to charge them for the items in your markets. So that's sort of like the currency of the server is going to be the millionaire deniers, basically, because that's what you can use to buy stuff from other villages. If that makes sense.
I was gonna call them derriers.
What I'll do is, just for the purpose of showing you guys, just a normal one. So you get bronze ones or copper ones, silver ones and gold ones. And so many one silver one equals like 64 bronze ones, I think. And then one gold one is like 64 silver ones or something like that. So, yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. If you pick up 2, then just give 1 to one. There you go. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so that gets you started. You've got 1 denier. You're literally so still ridiculous.
One derriere.
Wow. Yes, so good luck. I hope you enjoy the SMP. Thank you for joining and having fun on it. There will be some server events that we're going to set up occasionally as well, so keep an eye out for those. And there's just lots of stuff going on, really. It's very exciting. Well, thank you all very much for joining the SMP. Thank you, everybody who has joined in today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're excited as I am for this project. Don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe to everybody else down below, and we will see you next time in our first episode. This is counting as episode 1 though, so we're all on the same page. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh, the floating island up there.